The Proverbs
In
of
the Orthodox
Solomon,
Bible,
chapter
Orthodox means
6,
original.
A Careless
My grandfather
Man.
was a priest for 40 years. My grandmother, a righteous woman who lived to that one hundo. We in the Proverbs of Solomon, the careless tongue, chapter 6. Holy Spirit, please guide me. Careless
Orthodox
tongue, chapter
Bible.
6, verse 1. My son, if you assume the debt of your friend, you will deliver your hand to an enemy. For a man's own lip becomes a strong snare to him, and he is conquered by his utterance of his own mouth. My son, do what I command you, and you will save yourself. For you came into the hands of evil things through your friend. Do not be faint, but provoke even your friend for whom you assume a debt. Do not give sleep to your eyes, nor slumber to your eyelids, that you may be saved as a gazelle from the snare, and as a bird from a trap. Laziness, a dead-end road. And he's talking about me, Jeez. 6, verse 7. Compare yourself with an ant, O sluggard, and be zealous when you see his ways, and become wiser than he. For although he has no tilled land, neither anyone to compel him, nor any master to rule him, yet he prepares all his food in the summer, and makes his provisions abundant in the winter. Or go into the honeybee, and learn how she is working, and how solemnly she does her work, whose labor kings and common people use for health, and she is desirable to all and glorious. And although she is weak in boldly strength, she leads the way in honoring wisdom. How long, O sluggard, will you be idle? And when will you arise from sleep? You sleep a little, you sit down a little, you doze a short while, and you fold your hands on your chest a little. Then poverty comes to you as an evil traveler, and needlessness as a swift runner. But if you are diligent, your harvest shall come to you as a fountain, and needlessness as an evil runner shall desert you. A lawless spirit, chapter 6, verse 17. A man who is without discernment and is lawless does not walk in good ways, but he winks with an eye. He makes a sign with his foot, and he teaches with a wave of his hand, and with a perverse heart he constantly schemes evil things. Such as a man comes trouble in a city, and therefore his destruction comes suddenly, a deep and incurable wound. For he rejoices in everything the Lord hates, and he shall be broken because of his soul uncleanness. A haughty eye, and an unrighteous tongue, and hands that shed righteous blood, a heart that diverse evil thoughts, and feet that hasten to do evil. And as a false witness he kindles injustice and causes quarrels between brethren. My son, guard the laws of your father, and do not depart from the rulers of your mother, but fasten them to your soul continuously, and wear them as a collar upon your neck. Playing with fire, chapter 6, verse 26. When you walk about, bring along this commandment, and let it be with you, and as you sleep, let it guard you, that when you arise it may speak to you. For a commandment, a law, is a lamp and a light, and the ways of life is reproof and instructions, that you may keep yourself from a married woman, and from the slenderest tongue of a strange woman. Do not let the desire of beauty conquer you, neither be caught by her eye, nor captivated by her eyelids. For the value of prostitute is only one loaf, and such a woman hunts for the precious soul of men. Shall anyone bind fire to his bosom, and his garments not burn? Or will anyone walk about on coals of fire, and not burn his feet? Likewise is the one who goes into a married woman. He shall not be guiltless, nor anyone who touch her. It is not surprising if anyone who steals is caught, for he steals that he may fill his hungry soul. But if he is caught, he will repay sevenfold. And by giving all his goods he shall deliver himself. But the adulterer, though, through his lack of discernment, obtain the destruction of his soul, he bears both pain and dishonor, and his disgrace will not be wiped away forever. For the anger of her husband is full of jealousy, He will not spare in the day of judgment. He will not take any ransom in exchange for his hatred, nor will he be recounseled by many gifts.